My bad, y'all. My bad. I'm sorry. I had this glitch. I couldn't come out of it. So y'all give me 2 seconds. I apologize. Welcome to Kamisha Reviews. We are back again for another season of Ready to Love Miami. The crew is back. The crew is back. I'm so excited to be back again. I'm gonna bring everybody up. I want you guys to follow all the people on the panel. We are missing Confessions today, and we're also missing Mod Afro Mama, but I got somebody else to come through to look out. Fernando. Okay. Uh, let's go ahead and get started. We're gonna bring up the lady who doesn't really care, but we love her. That would be Miss Abby Reviews. Welcome, Mama. Don't look like that already. We ain't even got started. I can't hear you, Mama. What'd you say?
You see my damn face.
I said, how you?
Already with the bullshit. Okay. All
I
right.
try to warn you guys. You have not known how Abby just doesn't care. We got Really BTV is in the building. Please
What's up?
support. Please support. Please support. Yes. How you doing, Mama?
Hey, what's up, y'all?
We got Miss Tina is in the building. She is a new addition to the panel. Please make sure you guys and follow her on Instagram. Please, the Walkaway Queen. Yes. I knew you would like that. All right. Oh yes, Miss Keita's in the building. I made you one too, Mama. No explanation needed. Yeah, make sure you go follow her on Instagram as well. Now, Fernando, I didn't make you one because it was just a quick thing.
It's
But
all
I
good.
but
I appreciate you.
all right. We got League with the T is in the building. We all know Miss League with the T. What is going on?
Hey y'all.
Okay, we had Detective One, and y'all know Dina, aka Christina, is in the building. Oh, don't tell that using my thing in the background. I love it. Yes, because I did create that. That's so cute. I love it. Uh, I know people are coming in late, but we're gonna go ahead and get started. The meet and greet. Ron wanted to be here as well because it's like one of his favorite things to talk about. But I want to get started. First of all, as far as the meet and greet, um, uh, T to T, I want you to give recap like you always do.
I think
You
there's a
there, Mama?
delay. Yeah, there's a small delay.
Alicia.
So can can you can y'all hear me? Yeah, there is
Okay,
a delay.
go ahead.
I'm connected to the Wi-Fi. Okay, so the meet and greet. So they go to this beautiful house. Samson is the first person there.
Very beautiful.
He is kind of on the weird side because he said, I'm not gonna be interested in a woman if she don't pursue me. Well, how you gonna know if she interested in you? You don't want to talk to the girl. I just thought that was weird, but whatever. So the meeting was nice. Everybody, got to meet everybody. Um, I don't know why. Well, I guess we'll figure it out. But Calvin left because of a family emergency, and then they still sent another dude home. So now the numbers are uneven because Calvin self eliminated and the other guy went home, and then they saved the two girls at the end. So now it's like 8 men and 10 women, which is now uneven. So on the next episode, is 2 women gonna go home? Because there's that.
Mm.
Um, this episode it was kind of boring, and I'm gonna say this now. I'm not gonna like Sharice this entire season.
Mm.
I'm
Not
gonna
the
call it.
entire
Her
season.
energy was bad through the screen. Yeah, the entire her energy was bad the entire through the screen.
Well, first of all, welcome Stacy B. Welcome Stacy B up here.
There's my girl.
Now I'm okay. I said I wasn't gonna say who I didn't like favors. I always get I get you but spit out so quickly. Yeah, I know that. But I want to say that some things that she said, I was just like, damn, girl. Like, but some things she said, I was kind of like, I understand it. Now, as far as the beginning, the men coming in the women, I was seeing some stuff on Twitter. People were saying that people look old. I was like, I didn't get that.
Yeah.
So you feel the same way?
I was them ages was aging.
Well, they
Mm.
did. They did have. I said that in my review that there were a lot of older people. Normally, we don't see as many people that were in the Like they were a lot of 40s, mid 40s, late 40s.
Yes.
I remember like back when they did the season in Houston. Like remember the guy that was like 50 and it was like woo. But now there are a lot of people that are in the different that are in their 40s, which is fine by me. But
Interesting. Okay. Well, I'm over 40, so for me, I'm not gonna even. I thought they look good, and if I'm on there, I don't think I got an old face or whatever. But I'm not gonna say anything with the age thing because, like I said, I'm a certain age. But that did kind of was a Dominica. I want to talk about her because I felt like a lot of people on Twitter were dragging her, and some people were saying she was being kind of treated bad on the show. I wanted to get everybody's thoughts about Dominica because I don't know if people felt like she was being like the mean girl to her, or what did everybody think? I want to. Well, I'm scared to say it, but Abby, what did you think about that? I'm scared to ask.
Why are you scared, beloved? Don't be scared. Don't be scared. I am Dominica, and Dominica is me. Because I'm somebody's grandmother. I could be on the show. Like I don't. Okay, I'm looking for it. I ain't got it just yet, but I'm looking for. I'm looking for.
I like
Jesus.
Dominica. I don't
I
care. didn't
like
like
top.
how
I
Teresa
didn't
was
like
like,
that top that she had on. I felt like, what the hell, daughter? You just got a piece of fabric and wrapped it around your body and called it a day. But okay, fine. But other than that, she seemed fine to me. The men seemed to be okay with her. It wasn't nobody but that big forehead girl with the bad attitude that seemed to have the issue. So
Oh Lord.
And from the preview, it looked like she gonna have a bad attitude all season.
sure
right.
does.
Well, I think that's not fair because
Of course you don't, Stacey.
we're not doing editing this early.
Why?
Not editing
Why?
this early.
Like who said that? Of course I don't. What? Who said it?
Me, I said it.
Why you said why? Of course I don't. So you go ahead and
Every time somebody say something, you say the opposite.
no, I don't. I've never been that bitch. So don't play me.
Oh,
Okay.
it's
Well,
so
this
early
get
in the season.
monetized.
It is. It is.
It is. Trust me.
I ain't even poured my first drink yet.
I wear a cake.
I think as far as editing, I have also said. I mean, I know that we talk about editing. I understand. I know. Well, I don't think she was going to say editing. I don't think she was going to say editing first. What was you going to say, Stacey, at first?
Well, what I'm saying is, okay, every season we have a problem with people who come in here focused on the men. Clearly, she's just unconcerned with other women, and she's damn if she do, damn if she don't. I don't like some of the things that she said on that we caught her saying, and I'll be consistent.
Yes.
I can be consistent in all the seasons. I've always had a problem when people down talk other women, like when women are catty. I don't like that. But I mean, if you're gonna focus on the men, then focus on the men. But you don't have to, degrade other women to do it.
Thank you, Stacey. I like that. I agree with everything Stacey is saying.
Well, my thing is this. I think I said this in my review. They edit things for a reason. She probably wasn't the only person that made catty comments, but they made it a point to let us see her catty comments. And I think the reason for that is because they're building the this is who she is storyline. You know what I'm saying? I think that it wasn't just her, because remember the guy Randall, who I got issues with him. We'll get to him when we get to him. But
okay.
He was even saying how she's kind of loud, and some of the other ladies were saying that she's loud and stuff like that. I don't think it wasn't just Sharice. It was some of the other ladies that were like, she's loud and she's this and she's that. So
and like homeboyish. They said she gave homeboy vibes.
Yeah.
Well, that's what Randall said.
Like
Randall
maybe like she played too much and like she's too like she's too cool with the guys.
Yeah.
Are you gonna be okay? Let me ask you a question. Are you not gonna? Can we be like just transparent? Be honest. The way it made it look, I don't know if she was that loud, but the way it did look like she was really being loud. She may not have been, but if you look at from our perspective, looking at the camera, you have those girls over there who's like, "Oh my gosh, she's so loud," and even the guy says she's loud. And I'm not saying anything wrong with you're laughing, having a good time. I thought she was having a great time, and they may have looked a little too deep into it, but I don't know. Some guys like a woman to be that's loud and having a good time. And it doesn't have to necessarily be like she's ghetto or that's my homeboy. Because some men do like that.
Well,
So I don't know if it was an editing thing.
One of the guys said she's like a homeboy. Who was it, Mike? One of them said, I watched it twice.
Randall said she was
Randall.
I watched it twice. One of the guys said she's like the homeboy, like she's cool, like she's the homeboy.
Come on.
So what I'm saying is that's not necessarily a bad thing to say that a man can relate to a woman. Not saying that he want her to be like, that's his boy or anything like that. But I just think women come in so many different ways. I think that you're attracted to. But I did not like how the women was gathered together and they flashed over and it was kind of sniggling and giggling. I know Sharice to me was the ringleader. I'll say that. The other ones kind of just joined right in with it. But you're guilty by association. You're sitting there like, oh, girl, like, because you had an issue with it, you would have said, So when she struck that straw, she was like, I'm going to let her know about it. I would have told her too. I just want you to know they smile on your face, but they talking mad shit behind your back. I mean, it is what it is.
I wouldn't have. That ain't my business.
Exactly. That's not your business.
I mean, if it were my friend, but you don't know these women, y'all ain't friends.
Well, I don't know if they're friends. I didn't know if they were friends or not. I had no idea. But I'm saying it just, I will either remove myself from situations. I don't know if I would have just sat there and continued. Because if it comes out to say, oh, well, they were all talking about me, like, don't tell my name to that. Even if I'm going to remove myself, say I'm not going to tell her anything about it, I would have removed myself from that situation. I would have got up and left. I wouldn't keep sitting there laughing with them. I mean.
Which is crazy because, like, throughout the entire episode, I was feeling Kayla. I thought she was super cool. She's beautiful. Love her curls. Love everything about her. And then when she hit us with the curveball, well, I'm still going back to tell her. I thought that was kind of messy.
It was very messy, Stacey. I agree with you. Very messy. Like you don't even know these people.
I don't think that's messy. Not telling, because I don't want you to be blindsided by something and it come out of nowhere and then you look like that. It just seems like something like if her slip was showing and I tapped her on the shoulder and said, "Hey, boo, your slip is showing." That's the same way that I took. And I'm going to go back and tell her that baby girl was talking about her. That's
the way I was looking at it.
That's the delivery.
Right. Just come back and let me know. It doesn't have to be she's being messy. No, I protect women. I'm not gonna have you out here looking crazy and possibly thinking that this girl possibly may be your friend and in your face and smiling in your face, but meanwhile she's talking mad trash behind your back.
Yes.
And then you think that's your friend, and that's not really what that is.
Not me. If your slip is showing, I'm gonna tell you. You got toilet tissue on your shoe coming out the bathroom, I'm gonna tell you. But if I'm in a group of people that assuming, because we don't know yet, assuming that we're all meeting for the first time, I don't know you any more than I know her, and I go out on a limb, and listen, call it what you want. That's why I don't really rock with women like that, because this is the type of shit that women will do. I look out for you, and I'm telling you, hey girl, she said such and such and such and such. And then the next thing you know, they talk to each other, whatever. And now I'm the enemy because, you go back and say something. So I don't have the energy for that. I'm going to tell you if a slip is showing. Now, if we friends, that's different. If me and Kamisha go somewhere together, I'm going to let her know. But if I don't know you and I don't know you, that ain't my business.
But if we go back to, if we go back to the season with where everybody was at the table, Keena, was it your season? And everybody was arguing at the table.
What season? What arguing when? That was the first DC season.
That was Camille.
Okay, we go back to the first DC season where everybody's arguing at the table. And the women are kind of like having words with each other. Who were the ones that had the most comments regarding that? The men. None of the men liked it. They didn't like that catty stuff. They didn't like the messy stuff. They didn't like that going back and forth. So to me, I would feel like that would paint Kayla as messy, and that would be unappealing to men. That's what
But my thing is this, Stacey. At the end of the day, it's the first day. Like, it's messy on the first day to be going back saying stuff. Point blank, period.
Cause you don't know nobody.
Exactly. And the person that you're going out on a limb with, that person might be the same person that, 2 weeks from now, they undercutting you and some up. Like, I don't know these people. I
agree with really being saying with the statement that she made before, which I was thinking about it while she was saying it, that if you do go out and look out for her or whoever, and all of a sudden come to bite you, because unfortunately that does happen too. Then you are enemy number one. So I mean, that would be hard. It would be hard. That's why I said if I'm not going to say anything, I'm going to remove myself from the situation, because if something was to happen and they go back and say, well, Kamisha was over there sitting with him and laughing too. No, I wasn't, because I walked away while y'all doing whatever's going on. I ain't got nothing to do with it. So I get that. To involve yourself in that mess is, I don't know. And I also, what Stacey was saying, yeah, some of the men probably is going to look at it like it's messy, because men don't want to deal with no mess. I mean, even though I heard this is a messy season.
I don't like messy. I don't like snitches. Don't be a snitch. Don't be messy.
It's going to be messy. This season's going to be very messy.
I'm with you on that one.
I can tell.
So Fernando, you say that men don't want to even deal with stuff like that. I'm not speaking for everybody, but this is man point of view. You said they don't want to deal with nothing like that.
In my opinion, like, we don't want to snitch. So by her snitching and telling them what's going on, I have to question you also. But the same token, like you said, Kamisha, I would have left this conversation. When they was talking about the girl saying she was being loud, I would have walked away, because I don't want to be associated with that cattiness either. Like, nah, y'all have your conversation, y'all have your opinions, I walk away from it. I wouldn't turn around and be messy and then snitch about it either. That ain't my call, that ain't my business. That's their conversation. I walk out of it.
Okay, but what do you think about everyone saying she being loud? Let's be honest. Is that a turnoff for a man if a woman is being really loud?
It's a personality. I'm a loud person at times. So she just showing herself, she just showing who she is. I'd rather somebody be loud and be boisterous and show their personality than be quiet and be timid and be a wallflower. So I'd rather have somebody like her who I guess should be heard and be seen. That's just my opinion.
But Fernando.
Oh, wow.
Think about it. Sometimes when you're filming in close quarters, right? And if the cameras are trying to get these other people in their conversation, and you are so distracted because someone like across the room is so loud, like y'all can barely hear each other in the conversation. I think that's probably where that comment stems from. I can see that happening.
Yeah, I can agree with that, especially the inside voice versus outside voice. And she was outside, but she still was too loud for conversation. So I feel you in that. She could have been a little quieter, but I wouldn't, if based on being outside and her talking and her having personality, I wouldn't knock her for it. I would just ask her, like, hey, shorty, calm it down a little bit.
Right.
Lord. I don't think that would have went over too well, Fernando.
I'm not knocking her for it because I know it's the first day, and everybody's nerves be all over the place. So
yes,
there's a lot of things you're not gonna do right on the first day.
Yeah.
Do you this is speaking to the Ready to Love alum here. Do you think that when he said give them a second chance, do you think that had something to do with it? Because it was giving me a little bit of Mean Girls, and she was just being herself. And are we going to eliminate her because she was laughing a little bit louder than everyone else? Tina, Stacey, Fernando, what do y'all?
Tina,
Tina, you're muted, baby. I think you're still. I can't hear you.
Tina's still muted, girl.
Can y'all hear me now? Can you hear me now?
Yes.
Hi, everybody.
Hello.
Hi. I personally felt like it was a curveball without us knowing it was a curveball. If you think about it, what is it? It's now 8 men to 10 women. And I think because it got so much backlash over the curveballs the last 2 seasons, I honestly don't. With the guy who left, I kind of think that was a part of it. Like him saying, oh, my mom has to da-da-da. I don't think he was meant to be a part of the cast. So I don't know. I just personally feel like the 2 women staying, I think it kind of ones up. It takes it back to like how Atlanta was, more women to the men ratio, which kind of hypes up the competition a little bit. Because for me, it wasn't a competition, but a lot of people look at it as it's a competition. I have to weed this person out. And women, when it comes to men, they get real nasty. So I just kind of feel like that's what they kind of want for those ratings this season.
I want to talk about Devin. I'm so sorry. Go ahead.
Kamisha, this is Tina. I definitely feel like something was fishy with him leaving. Something was definitely
On the
fishy.
like,
Like,
he
I
didn't
don't
even make it to the meet and greet. He didn't even meet nobody.
like. I think production might have had a hand in that. Like something didn't go right. He didn't do something, and they might even use that as a storyline. I just want to get down to the bottom because it don't.
Oh, you mean Calvin? You mean Calvin?
Yes.
The first
Oh
guy.
wow.
I
It
don't
just
know.
didn't make sense.
It didn't make sense, but if y'all remember on my season, the curveball was that 2 guys left instead of a guy and a girl. So it's not. It's. I mean, like I would wonder what happened, just because we're curious people, what happened with Calvin. But it was probably going to be a double man elimination anyway.
Yeah, I think they did that last season. They did that last season too. Remember the numbers were off for a minute. They did that last season.
But I think
Gina,
they
you
tried
think it's
to
weird?
incorporate it. I think they
I didn't
tried
even
to
look at it.
incorporate it without us knowing. Like before, it was like, oh, curveballs. This time, because people really were like, why are they doing this curveball? It's throwing stuff off. I think they still wanted excitement without telling us, like, okay, we're going to do this or we're going to do that. It was just kind of like a subtle change. Like, oh, he has an emergency. So then it left 9 guys. Then it was like, oh, okay, well, we're still going to vote someone off. Then it's like, okay, now we have 2 women that are going to get voted off. Oh, no, you both get to stay. When even if you pay attention to how they voted off who should have went home, it just didn't make sense. Like if you pay attention to who they said with the guys, the main guy who the females weren't saying that they were feeling is still there. It just wasn't making sense to me when it came up to the line.
Well, the ones that are still there have a better storyline, even though they should have went home. But I think with the 2 girls, this was my thought process. Because remember when Keena went home and we talked to her and, they didn't give them no food and they had all the alcohol flowing and she had a headache and, maybe she just wasn't her best self that day. I'm wondering if they took that into consideration with the 2 ladies. That was my first thought.
Well, honestly, that's the reason why. And I've said, y'all know I've been saying this. That's why I don't think there should be any eliminations on the first day. If this is like,
yeah, you did.
Like to me, that's the meet and greet is basically speed dating. And if you really are trying to let people, quote unquote, find love, then let's have the meet and greet. Let people really get a full day of getting to know each other. Give them a week to talk on the phone and do whatever they do behind the scenes. And then you can have a double elimination the next week. You know what I'm saying? But I really don't think that there should be an elimination on the first night. So when they let the ladies stay, I was like, cool, I'm okay with them letting the ladies stay, but I really wish they had done the same thing on the other side. That's just my opinion about
I agree.
I agree with
Double
that.
standards, yo. Double standards.
that they let people stay. Because, you really, I mean, I don't know.
Because there's another man that could have went home, that should have went home, that shouldn't have even applied. But that's another.
Okay, that's what I want. I wanted to. I wasn't ready for that either, but I was like, damn. But I wanted to talk about Devin. I don't know if that's who you're talking about.
Is that
Devin and Randall mixed
yes,
up. So my apologies, Randall. And I think I
okay. Let me just say this: I cannot stand a man who doesn't take care of his kids. I can't stand it. So the fact that you don't have a child for 10 years and you haven't seen it, and you claiming you got money or you were an athlete, whatever. I zoned out after that. I'm sorry, I zoned out. You got money to get an attorney, and if you don't, in any and every state, there's a dad's advocate program where they help you find attorneys and resources to get visitation and custody of your kids. You have no excuse, and I'm done with you. He can't do nothing right there. He can find a cure for cancer. I still ain't gonna like him.
Wow. Go ahead, Alicia. Go ahead, boo. Go ahead,
I can't follow. I can't follow after that. That'll do it. You ain't gotta worry about me. That what she just said, because that's what I was getting ready to say. We don't know the circumstances where, she just was like no contact at all, or she. You got to look at both sides of the spectrum. I'm just gonna play devil's advocate here, but you got to look at both sides of it. She could just be like, I don't want you to have any contact with him, nothing. Just send a check every month if he's doing that, and that's it. That's it. I don't want you to be a part of it. And
I'm gonna tell you, like I tell any man that I date with kids, we not paying for no child that we can't see.
Okay, well, I'm gonna say this, and I understand what Lisa's saying is playing the devil advocate, but just like another round just said in the chat, he didn't even remember he had a
That's a red flag all across the board.
I did not like the way he responded. I mean, I don't know if you were nervous. I'm gonna say something. I don't care how nervous you are in a situation. You're like, I don't have a child. When they ask you a simple question, you have kids. No. Oh, I have one son. I'm sorry. There's no way for me to. I'm a mother, and I do not understand that. There's no explanation in the world that I could ever see where that would be okay.
Let me tell y'all what had happened. I don't think just what had happened. Oh, I'm sorry, Fernando. Go ahead. I'm letting you go.
Can I tell my quick 2 seconds?
Go ahead, Fernando.
Being a single parent, right?
Mm-hmm.
I applied for joint custody. I applied for 15 days out the month. I get 15, she gets 15. You know what I got? Every other weekend. That's it. So I can't say what he did or what he tried, but it's not always a given. You would think that just because a man applies and has a lawyer, does X, Y, Z, that they will be able to get custody or joint custody. It doesn't work that easily. Unfortunately, the law is not on our side. I'm just saying, for a man, I've been through it before. I've been to the system 3 times. I had 3 different trials. I still don't have joint custody. I still don't have joint custody of my daughter. I just got visitation, and that's it. And that's just how it is. I can't get around it. I have lawyers and everything else.
But you know what, Fernando? I can respect somebody saying, listen, this is what I did, and the courts did this. He said on the show that he ain't even tried. So those 2 different things. You know what I mean? And you're right. The courts are still swayed, and they're still very biased towards the woman, and I respect that. But so this, I'm gonna tell you what happened with Devin. This is what happened with Devin. Devin is used to telling people he doesn't have children. So when they asked him, his automatic response was no, because he always says no. But then he remembered, oh shit, I'm on TV, and somebody gonna blast me that know I got a damn child. Hold up, let me come clean. Because he said that. He said, well, normally, that's not something I normally talk about, but I want to be authentic in this process. No, your ass is on TV and somebody gonna blast your ass. So you got to say, yes, I have a child. But when they asked, they said, well, what's the situation? Well, it was a one-night stand. That's when I was playing with the Buffalo Bills. And, basically he was trying to say she was a groupie and I got her pregnant. And that was the end of that. And for 10 years, you have put no real effort into, based on what he said, you would put no real effort into building a relationship with this child. And maybe you regret it now, and maybe you want to do it now. But that's why he immediately said no, because he used to saying no. He's used to being like, no, I don't have no kids, and then he's like, oh shit, yes I do. I can't rock with that.
It's very
common. She gonna end up saying something. Say it. I'm sorry. Say it again. Say it again, Tina. I'm sorry.
We're gonna have to interview with her next week.
Let me tell you.
Facts. So we just gonna put the disclaimer out here for Devin Baby Mama to come on through to Kamisha Reviews on IG, YouTube, Instagram, Facebook.
I can't. The sad look, I ain't gonna lie, I was already my mind was thinking like, yeah, the mama gonna have a lot to say. Because it's 2 sides, just like it's 2 sides, and I don't, you have to hear both sides to every story. So,
but even if he, on his version, if he said he would have tried, that would have lessened my hate for him or dislike. Let me use dislike. It would have lessened the dislike if he said he would have tried, but it just didn't work through the court system or something. I could have been like, okay, I respect that, but you ain't even tried. His words. He can't blame editing on that. Those are his words.
That's
well. While I got a second, I'm gonna say shout out to my baby mother. I love you. My nigga, cool. I ain't no problem with you. All right, he's good.
He said he wants his 15 days.
Right? He said we good. We good.
Oh, that was a damn fool.
Okay. Lord have mercy. Now that was some people were saying that he was kind of cloud chasing with the singing part. What y'all think about that? Him singing on "Baby I Love
LJ.
You."
I like LJ.
He
was expressing his feelings. Okay.
I love his accent. I love his accent.
Yes.
I don't know.
He said when I seen her, I was singing the song. That's it. Her in that yellow dress.
Yeah, Twitter was roasting him just a little bit.
I like him, but I think the singing was extra, but I do like him.
See, that's what people were saying, that he was cloud chasing. It was a small little, it wasn't a big deal, but people was kind of cloud chasing. He was cloud chasing for a moment. People gonna say something.
Everybody has a little gimmick. You know what I'm saying? So that the producers like him, the fans like him. Everybody has a catchphrase, a gimmick, a look or whatever. So that's why they're on the show to begin with, and then they just want to keep on rolling with that to continue to be on the show or find love or whatever purpose they there for, book signings. I don't know. Anyways, everybody got a gimmick, and maybe that's his.
Yeah, I think that was a big deal. Like I could see him every time they showed him, he was singing. He sang like a sentence, like it was.
Yeah, it's on the first day. We'll see. We'll see. Do we think that Swayze is gonna be the bad guy, the bad boy of the show or the series or whatever this season?
No, I don't. I think he's gonna be the jokester. And he, what's her name? Is it whoever she was talking to? Like whoever, what's her name? Shakira? Is it Shakira?
I think it's I think I might be saying her name wrong, but I know you're talking about the yellow.
Well, she was very irritated that she was like, everything is a joke with him, and I'm like, I like the jokes that he was giving was funny.
Like that was at a pool party. Chill out.
Thank you. Like she was just like, I'm here looking for love, and I'm like, but he is like, everybody else is laughing at his jokes. Everybody else at the table is laughing except for you, and then.
Well,
like
I
she
think
was like getting it, like he was just like, why are you putting an age restriction on something like I don't date? She was like, I don't date younger guys, and she was like, I wanted an older man, and so one girl was like, oh well, she didn't say anything about age, and she was like, what's his name? Devin was like, yes, she did. She said she wanted an older guy. Why can't a younger guy have the same things going for him? Because we all know there's some niggas out here that's 45, 50 years old still playing 23-year-old games.
Well, I think part of Swayze's thing is that we got to remember that his occupation is quite serious. You know, he's a firefighter, he's an EMT, so he has to see like gruesome, ugly stuff on a day-to-day basis. And when he comes home, he wants to feel comfortable and wants to take the pressure off. So I think that if they would have had like a more in-depth conversation where she could probably understand why he's like he is, it wouldn't have been a criticism. It would have just been like, you know, a characteristic of him. Oh, you know, he likes to unwind and come down a little bit and chill when he's chilling because his work day is so heavy. Another thing is, I mean, like they were talking about his age, like he was like 20 and she was 50. Like you're 37 and he's 33.
There,
not big age difference.
Yeah, that part too.
I guess it depends on the person how you feel about it, because like I said, I know people who are my age that are just very, very immature, and I'm 46 and it's ridiculous. And I've met I work with people who are like really young, like 26, 27, that are like doing things that people over 40 should be doing. So I agree with him when he said that, but also too, I mean, you know, I don't know. She's trying to be serious in her position. She wants to be she's looking for love, and she thought you were joking too much. Like I said, a lot of this stuff depends. I know it was a party, but maybe she didn't like all of that. I mean, I get that. That's her right to feel that way, is all I'm saying. I don't know. I know you guys say it's a party, but maybe she felt like he was too playful for her.
And that's fair, but we're on the show. We all come to this show for a reason, because whatever we're doing, what do we have in our normal lives wasn't working. So I think sometimes you just gotta let some things go a little bit and just try to feel things out. If you walk around with these certain things stuck in your head, you can learn lessons.
They didn't show Mike a whole lot last night. I felt like I don't remember him that much. And I'm not saying to be me. I know it's only the first episode, but I don't remember him a whole lot. I saw him picking up Jay in the pool, but I mean, maybe am I the only one? Because I don't remember a whole lot of him.
He's the one that owns the appliance equipment company. He's divorced with 3 children. I remember that.
I remember that. Yeah, that's correct. That's correct.
Who was it? I can't find him. I don't think I have him up here, but I know that Justice was the most popular one last night, which I don't know how I have him up here.
He's going to be the troublemaker of the season.
You think so? Because I do think he was really cute. But yeah, he's gonna be
very handsome. But he gives me the Playboy vibes. Like, I'm just here. I know I'm fine. I'm gonna be able to pull whatever woman that's here that I want, or multiple. That was just the vibe that he gave me.
I have no comment, because what I'm saying, what I got to say ain't gonna be nice. So I'm no.
Well, I feel bad. Hold on. Let's talk about.
I got a question. Y'all are talking
Go
about
ahead.
justice, right?
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
So on there it said that his career was an event planner. So is that like still like a party promoter guy in this season, or is it like a strict?
Now we got another Carrington.
Did y'all see? I mean, did any of y'all investigative reporters?
Lord be offense.
Dina, aka Lee with the T.
I haven't done the full background check on everybody yet because this week was crazy. But I got plenty of time today, so by the time we come back next week, I'll have the report on who's real and who's fake. And just so y'all know, the dude Mike, if y'all look at his Instagram, he has no intentions of finding love. All he wants to do is show off his body and do TikToks and reels. That's it.
Whoa. That does not mean he's not looking for love.
And go to Winter Ski Fest.
And go to Winter Ski Fest.
What is that?
Well, he may have come to a point where he may want to find love. I don't know.
The reels attract love. The reels get the attention.
I'm about to say that's what every dude.
True, Fernando. True.
He wants internet love. I don't necessarily think he's ready to settle down, but that's my own personal opinion.
I get it. I just like, dang, y'all hard on people.
Do we agree with
what you put out there is what people have to go off on? I don't know him personally, but I do know of some trips and things from way back when. Anyways, that's a whole nother show. Anyways, he ain't looking for love.
But I'm saying, what are they supposed to post on their Instagram? Are they supposed to only post them going to church? I mean, what, like?
No, that's not. I mean, that's not what I'm saying at all. I'm just saying his whole entire Instagram is dedicated to his body. That's all I'm saying.
I'm okay.
And if that's what you put, that's what they say. It's the double standard. They say if a woman is only showing this is all she got to offer, and then everyone's like, "Oh, sit down and have a conversation with her." Well, if a man is all he's showcasing is his body, I feel the same way. And he didn't have much conversation, so he's arm candy.
Okay, we'll see.
I didn't know
Mr. Chocolate.
What do we think about the first? Stacey, I don't know. What do we think about the first elimination that we? I mean, he had a little run in with Jay. Not really run in. They didn't get each other, but other than that, do you think he didn't have enough time? And Fernando, I want you to answer that because we've had that discussion about having more time and being eliminated the first show. Going back to really be saying about the first episode elimination stuff.
I mean, I ain't gonna be biased, right? I'm okay with the first day eliminations. So if somebody's a weirdo, they're a weirdo. They need to go. But I don't feel like he did anything that was really awkward. Like he forgot her name, right? Now I wouldn't have did that. Now I forgot the question, but I wouldn't forget nobody's name. So that's a mistake that he made. But mind you, you're nervous, you're on camera, a lot going on. It was an honest mistake. And it's one conversation they showed out of a whole day. So you cannot try to just define who this guy is based on one conversation that you guys got to see. So it's kind of mentally eliminated based on that conversation because it didn't seem that bad, in my opinion.
I was kind of sad he got sent home. I actually liked him. Like, out of all the guys that were talking and conversing, I felt like he was genuine. Like, I was like, he seemed like he actually might be there for love. Like, and I think that's kind of the case always. I think a lot of times people want to put their best foot forward the representative. And so I think you have those people where they're like, you know what? I'm just me. You're going to love me how I am. Take it how it is. And then I think sometimes people look at that, oh, that's corny, or he's not doing enough. And it's this thing of they want them, I guess, chase them or be a little bit more like, oh, he's showing me all this attention. I'm going to go to him. I just liked him. I did. I'm kind of sad he went home, but maybe he's not wasting his time.
Abby.
I know how they edit. I knew he was going home. I know how they edit the show, especially with the icebreaker. Like with the icebreaker, when we saw that conversation and we didn't see anything else. Think about it. They did the same thing to the mailman back. I think it was that Stacey season. They did whenever they showed that one little snippet of a conversation that's awkward or weird. That's the person that's going home. They did it to my girl, the one that got eliminated first on Stacey's season.
Ida.
They did the same. Like they did the same thing to Ida. Like
yes.
I could tell. I was like, oh, he gone. But especially when he was up there and he was in the bottom, I knew Swayze wasn't going to wear whatever his name is, Swayze, whatever. I knew he wasn't going. I said, yeah, poor thing, he gone. Poor Scott, Sean, what's his name?
Abby.
His name.
No, what's his name?
I'm mad she called him swaggy.
I know. I was like, wait, that's Big Brother. But
listen, y'all know I'm terrible with names now. Listen, y'all want me to learn 20 names?
Abby, what'd you think? Did he think he went home too soon, Mama?
No.
Demeter's dumb.
You said no?
No.
I wanted to see a little more of him. I feel like because he only had one bad conversation.
Any of them. None of them. Okay, let me shut up.
Abby, what just?
It ain't. This ain't. This is it. They ain't got no more in the back on the shelf. I mean, this it. This all we got. This all we got. I would absolutely like to speak to the
Jesus Christ.
I don't know what's happening. I don't get it. I don't like it. Surely you got a couple good ones left on the shelf in the corner. Dust them off and bring them out here.
Not the back stock.
Fernando, you're about to be activated.
Fernando said he
Yes, I can't wait. Listen, pull up on over.
Maybe this time we can remember
my
you.
shirt ready.
In Miami.
He got his sunglasses on ready. You're activated.
Okay.
They got the deadbeat daddy boy. They got
Everybody
the one
knows.
that's goofy who was singing, who can't really sing. He should not do that anymore. Somebody should have told him, don't do that. That's not your ministry. Don't do that. There's the tall one. They all look
Jesus.
I ain't even gonna lie. Like they all look the dark skin beat. Like I can't recognize any of them. And then the light skin one,
right, and then the light skinned one is light skinned, and we don't want that. So
pretty boy
yeah.
syndrome.
I feel bad for the women because this is what they got to pick. Oh God, you ain't got no more in the bag.
Oh my God.
I will say I am underwhelmed. I'm underwhelmed on both sides. I'm underwhelmed with the ladies and with the men. Honestly, I'm underwhelmed.
I think the fact that there is not no there's no Stacey B represented. There's no Ida represented in the women in terms of skin tone. All the women seem to be super chocolatey, and I appreciate that.
Except for Sharice, the bully.
Sharice, and now Sharice the mean girl. Oh, the way she's being edited.
Yes.
She got the villain edit because she the lone light skin, I guess. I don't know. This whole
she gives me what's her name? Evelyn Lozada. Is that her? That's the vibe that Sharice gave me. Evelyn Lozada. That's the vibe that she gave me.
Well, I agree
in
with
attitude or in she favors her, because I don't think she favors her. She talks like her. To me, no, just the certain facial expression she was giving Evelyn. I'm not saying like like a distant cousin or something. Okay.
And I agree with Evelyn.
Thank you trying to talk y'all.
I was saying bye, Sean, too, because y'all acting like he had one conversation. Now, granted, he seems like if we could have seen him like another episode, my mind would have been changed. Like we could have seen more of who he is. He seems like he has some really good qualities like in his bag. But maybe it was like the nerves of everything. He's a handsome guy, but everything he talked about was travel to every woman. It was like a Corey redo, like travel.
Not copy paste.
It was like copy paste plus Troy mixed together.
Not the forehead kiss.
Travel. I can take you on a trip. Do you have a passport? Do you like to travel? That was his conversation with the ladies. We saw it. I rewatched the show, and y'all know I don't do that shit. I saw it more than once where he was having this travel conversation. Then when he went in his confessional, he was talking about, well, I like a lady that likes to travel, blah, 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 blah. And I think that the ladies deserve to have a little more about him, presented to them.
Okay. That is a really good point because
when Tommy called his name, my immediate reaction was, "Who is this? Where did he come from?"
Yeah, that's why I had to rewatch it because I didn't know who he was.
there was a few of them that kind of was like, what's his name? So, well, is it too soon to say? Like that's what I really was thinking about Really B's point when she was saying about the first day of eliminating people. I really think that's really a good thing that they should not do because even we don't remember the names because it's only the first day. I think they really should give them an opportunity and maybe wait to the second episode to do the eliminations, in my opinion. I just think it's too soon that first day because I have people I don't still not being funny, even though I've been doing this for a couple of months, I still don't remember everybody's name. So can you imagine them the first day?
Well, and
That's
here's
why,
another
that's
thing.
why I was like, why she getting so mad at him for not remember? Like literally, there, like he said, yo, it's 20 people here. Like my bad, because let me say, I'm gonna mess up some names. I'm not gonna remember. I'm telling you that I'm not gonna remember.
Say it again, Loretta. We're not gonna know your name, baby.
Check this out.
You
Did y'all
gonna baby honey sugar pie until I
when they were doing
Hold on. Everybody talking at one time. What happened? I heard sugar pie, and then that's even though I call her by boo or baby.
We're gonna baby you to death until we figure out what your name is, because I just met you 30 seconds ago. I have gone to church with people for 10 years that have walked up on me at the grocery store. I have no idea what them people's name is.
Happens to me every day. Not even gonna lie to you. I think Dina was gonna say something.
Y'all know what I do for a living. I'm expected to learn hundreds of names, and I promise y'all that they are still by the end of the school year. There's still kids in the hallway that'll speak to me, and I'll be like, "Hey, sweetie, I don't know them."
So was it?
I would have to write it down.
Was it Jay, Jamila, that girl? That lady, was that the one that he couldn't remember?
That's that Jay was the one. Jay was from Dina, what would you give her to say, Mama? Was it to this too?
Yes, because when I was watching, when they did the first the men's elimination and they were panning the crowd of the men, there were some men there that I was like, where they come from? When did they get there? Who are they? And then when you got to the second part where he sent them back out to mingle again, then they got some FaceTime. Because that real tall boy, the light-skinned one, I was like, where he come from? And then it's like in the second half, then you started to see some of the people, but when they were doing that and they panned the crowd, I was like, I don't know her, I don't know him, and I didn't even go to the bathroom in no time during the show. So I was like, where they pop out from?
Right. I'm with you. Like the first time, y'all know how I take my notes. The first time I watched the show, this is what I got. Like literally like 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 names, right? And most of them were the guys' names. These are all the men. I have like 2 ladies on here. But then I had to go back and rewatch it to try to figure out who was who. And I had to write like little notes, like things that they said or did so that I could remember who they were. Like that's how confusing it was for me.
Right.
Well, do we feel like that she was the one that was eliminated? How do we feel about her elimination? And I want everybody to respond to that because some people are saying that it was not elimination, her almost. Because I think if they were going to actually do it, she would have been the one to go home, in my opinion. I don't know what you guys think about that.
Who? Dominica?
Yes.
I do think that if they went through with the elimination, that she was going to go home. But and everybody said the same thing, like she's too loud. But going back to what the other girl said that was up for elimination with her, we need to tell her to be quiet sometimes. First of all, she is 42 fucking years old. You don't tell nobody that she needs to be quiet. That's her personality. If her personality is better than yours, then just say that.
Oh.
Oops. Where's my shade man?
Not better.
Agreed.
I always
Don't let nobody stop your shine because your shine is brighter than them.
I always think it's unfortunate, like,
and that's how Mary had a little lamb.
Hold on.
When you watch back on the seasons, it seems like the guys are always so quick to vote off like the homegirl, the one that gives homegirl vibes, and then like at the end of the season, they're sitting there wishing it would have kept her around. And like after the season, when we see like the cast get together and doing things together, who's the number one person there? The one they eliminated first because they let go of
the homegirl.
So I'm really glad that she did not get eliminated, so that we can see something different this season because I hate that the homegirl one always goes first.
Right.
But you know what?
I hate the fact that there's no prize at the end of this bullshit.
Well, Lord,
Hey, I ain't got time to do the.
We're not doing that. It's too early
not
for
doing
that.
that
It's
heavy.
too early for that shit. But I'm gonna be honest, as the homegirl, that is actually what really happens in real life. Men will say, "Well, I want this, I want this, I want that," but the person that has those things, they're like, "Oh, that's just my homegirl," because I'm always the homie. You know what I'm saying? I'm the homie. But they always complain to me, man, I wish my girl was more like you, bitch.
Yes.
Nobody's gonna be me.
Can I say this? We constantly focus things on, like, when it comes to this show about personality, and yeah, it is about personality, but can we just really hone it on chemistry? Like, there has to be some sort of connection.
100%.
And I'm gonna be honest, like, just looking at her, she's a beautiful girl. I didn't see that she had any genuine connections to connect with someone even 2 months after the show has ended to really say, okay, you know what? That could be my man. I didn't see that connection. Now, I did see, what's the tall, beautiful? I love her. What's her name? Is it Jamala? The one who was like, the guy didn't remember. I think she's beautiful.
You want us to know people's names? Oh, Jesus.
Some of them, the ones that I really like, I liked her. I thought she was beautiful. I liked her personality. Her and then the super tall dude, who I think he's the cutest guy on the whole cast. I think they have chemistry. Like, I was like, I could really see them making it to the end and possibly dating. They're both attractive. The sparks were flying. He was super taller than her. So it was things that I'm looking at as opposed to just being like, oh, she's a pretty, he's cute. They would be a cute couple together. Like, do they really have chemistry on and off camera? Like, that's what I'm looking at.
But the thing is, you got to remember, there's also editing, so you don't get to see all the chemistry that happens. So they only
even a little
showing.
bit of chemistry. It wasn't there.
I've seen it. I know chemistry exists. They don't always show the chemistry that happens on the camera or that happens behind the camera. So they're only showing what they want to show. So unfortunately, you don't get to see how certain bonds are built or certain things that happen.
Yeah, right. And that's facts. That's because again, we say this every year. They're still producing a television show. So
yeah, that's at the end of the day, that's what it is. It's a TV show, but I know how you feel about watching stuff face value. I try to look at things like, as far as, yes, there's editing. So I know that for me, I always, it's my favorite. I'm not doing it this season because I always struggle to the middle because I know you got to be coming for me because I usually like the ones that don't get liked by everybody else. I don't know. I just always gravitate to those people. So I'm kind of gonna wait and see what happens. I know that Sharice is starting to look like the mean girl, but I'm gonna say about Sharice real quick. Now, when she mentioned about being here for the men, like Stacey said earlier, I agree with that. Why she gotta be here for the women? Now, I mean, she ain't gotta be all mean spirited or whatever about it, but I mean, it's a dating show. It's not like a friend show, and I've said that so many times.
Yeah, I don't think she was wrong for that at all. Mm-mm.
Some people were coming for her because she said that comment, and I don't think she was wrong for that.
I feel like it was the other comments people had a problem with.
They were, but they also were saying that they just didn't like what she said.
Coming off the pole, like, I think that was rude. I thought that was real rude.
About the.
When she made the comment about her, talking about, is that her stage name, insinuating, that.
Oh yeah. Yeah, that was
me. Like her saying, "I'm here for the ladies." Like that was, I had no problem with that. But it was some of the other comments that I thought were a little mean spirited.
And she can't blame that on editing because she said it.
She said it. Even though some people be trying to blame. Shut up. Nope, not doing that.
Because if you saw it, no, you didn't.
So, okay, who was over there sitting with her? That was who was the girl that was sitting with Sharice when they was talking about her? I know that Kayla was there. I don't remember because there were 3 girls, right? And I know that Kayla was like, I'm going to tell her about it. Do you think she's going to actually go back and tell her what she said?
Yeah.
That's going to bring drama. I know it is going to be, because I don't think Dominica knew how everybody felt. She seemed so happy when she was there. And I kind of feel like the way I feel about Taylor and Big Brother is like she's just oblivious to what's going on around her, that they're dragging her and all this stuff. Even the guys are dragging her. And nobody had anything good to say about her as far as the minute when Tommy was like, who you don't like. Nobody really had anything positive. Unless I missed that.
But that just means she's happy in her own world and she's oblivious to whatever's going on around her. Like, I'm here, I'm me, I'm not putting on a fake front and try to be demure to catch a man. This is me. Either you deal with it or you don't. And for Sharice to sit there and, talk about her and keeping her legs closed and this is that and third. Okay, you went to etiquette school and she didn't, or whatever. That doesn't make her any less of a woman who's ready to look for love. So I just didn't like that whole thing. But of course, it's on the drama-filled weekend, so you gotta have drama.
I think that Sharice is going to get a bad rap, and I'm going to say that now ahead of time. I think she's going to get a bad edit, as we call it in all reality TV, and she's going to be placed as the bad guy.
Right.
Yeah, I mean, that's just my. Go ahead, Stacey.
I don't think her comments were like out of the blue. I think they came from somewhere. You know what I mean? Like something was said or asked or discussed prior. Like it was a discussion or something. Like it didn't just pop up out the blue.
Yeah, I have to see more. I'm not. I mean, if somebody asked me for a first impression, that would be my first impression, is that she's a mean girl. But I don't know enough. I don't have enough evidence to really say she is. You know what I mean? Like I wouldn't. You know. But if we just going by the first episode, that's how she came off. You know.
Well, Dominica didn't go home. The Calvin situation, people were kind of like I was saying, it's a lot like a mystery around Calvin. I know he was a family thing, so I wondered that was that a curveball or was that like an accident? And so now the two people going home is Calvin and Sean, instead of it being Calvin and a woman, because I think when those two came up, I think it was Dominique, and I don't know who the other person was, that was in jeopardy of going home, and it was like, okay, you guys are not going home. I don't think that was intentional curveball. I just think that when Calvin went home and Sean went home, those were the two people.
I think it was a timing thing. I think they had already done that first elimination of that man, and then Calvin got the phone call, and they just rearranged it in the editing. And that's how it ended up being two men and not a man and a woman.
I kind of agree, but I think that the phone call and everything happened maybe earlier that morning, and so they still asked him to come on and film for a couple hours so that they can make it make sense, because you know they already released the media and everything else. So how you gonna do that without the person there? So I think personally, whatever happened prior to maybe the morning of or the night before, and they just convinced him to come on for a few hours.
That's interesting.
Because how long does a mixer? I mean, because y'all said before y'all film for like 12 or 14 hours. And then we see 45 minutes of it chopped up. Is that right? Or about right?
It's about 14 hours. About 14 hours.
Ooh, that's too long.
14 hours? Oh my God.
Yeah.
I don't like nobody that
got there about 10.
Will it be? I'll be so angry at the end of that. I'll be having attitudes and all kind of things. Haven't ate nothing and just drinking.
I'll probably be volunteering to leave. I'll go. I volunteer.
Come on, I volunteer as tribute.
Hours is probably closer
I
to
volunteer
like
tribute.
10 hours. I want to say we probably got there like 6 or 7 in the morning, and then we didn't get done till almost midnight, like 10, 11, 12, 10, 11-ish.
That's a long time.
That's a long time.
By the time I got eliminated, I was tired to be
45
mad.
minutes.
What'd you say, Fernando? By the time you got eliminated, what?
That's a long time to be in a bathing suit in the heat
I know you were.
with no food.
Yeah. So when I got eliminated, I was too tired to be mad. I was like, thank God. All right,
I was too tired to be mad.
Like, I was over it. I was so tired. It was hot.
Like at the end of the day, I'd have been like, I thought I liked y'all, but I don't even like none of y'all at this point. I would like
Fernando was searching to be mad like Debbie be searching the chair.
Put your Mac down there.
Huh?
What happened?
What happened?
Huh?
What happened?
Stacey, don't do that.
Oh, Stacey talking.
Fernando, we need to have a redo because if you blink, you miss you.
We're gonna get Fernando on the RTL.
Unfair.
You already know, okay? They put somebody on there that wasn't me. My whole personality is totally different. That guy they showed is a clown. He was a lame. He was boring. I am fun. That's why the whole time on the reunion, you see all my reactions. Like I am lively. I'm entertaining. I'm funny. And they made me picture me to see like somebody that was just basic. I'm not basic at all, but it's all good. You know what I mean? This is what it is.
They had you sitting up in that Suburban waiting for hours getting that suit wrinkled, huh?
Come on, sitting there waiting.
Jesus,
You know
is
what I
that
mean?
what we're doing? Okay.
I know I wanted to defend himself.
Oh my God.
Tell the truth.
Well, you know that's why. You know that's
How
why I
long
was
were you
getting on
sitting?
Kristen
How
about
long
not
were you
being dressed
sitting
up,
awake?
and Kristen was like, he had a dress shirt, but he took it off because it was hot. Remember?
Right. How long were you sitting? Well, how long did you have to wait before you came on set? Like, how many
I
hours?
got there at 10. I got on set at about 2:45.
Right. And you're sitting in
That
the
is
So almost
insane.
5 hours sitting in my truck.
Sitting in the truck.
So
Oh my God.
where's she gonna say that? Where's she gonna say that?
Wasn't no
You see
snacks in the truck or nothing? No waters, no
my only
pretzels,
snacks.
nothing?
No, they said.
She
Well,
said
I
pretzels.
brought snacks, so I had some water. I had some chips, but I didn't think I needed a whole meal to wait
Oh
5
wow.
hours. You understand?
You said you brought it though, right?
Yeah, because you pull up and
You just sit there.
See, I couldn't be on this show because I'm coming with a whole picnic basket.
Not a whole
Oh,
big
baby,
I
man.
couldn't be on this show
I
because
would have had a cooler.
at the
I
end.
tell you right now.
Y'all not gonna feed me. I get hangry. So.
This, you saw me shut up, right?
We're not doing
I
this.
edited myself. I just went ahead and shut up.
We're not doing this all season, Abby. There is no prize.
There should be a fucking prize at the end. I'm just
What
saying.
is
The prize. The prize is the man. The prize is the relationship.
That ain't enough.
That's a prize.
I'm gonna say one thing. Miami is beautiful. That's one thing I can say. Not saying no other place,
Grand is the prize. A trip
baby,
to
Miami was so beautiful.
is the
Oof.
prize.
I want to get in that water so bad.
Mm.
So, I mean, maybe the atmosphere is the prize.
Well,
Well, I can't lie. I was watching it and I was like, Ready to Love is back. Like, it's actually making me want to watch the next episode. So I know, yeah, some of y'all were underwhelmed, but I was like, okay, like I'm excited to watch it again. Like, I want to see how these people develop. The women are beautiful. The men are handsome. Like, I want to see what it do.
So can
I
I
agree
say
with
something?
Stacey on that. I do. Only thing I just can't take it serious, but I do everything you just said, Stacey. Like I actually was entertained. I was like, okay, I can watch this the whole season. I don't take it serious, but I can watch it.
I can understand not taking it seriously. I do.
I don't
The
take it
previews for me, I'm a little concerned.
What you gonna say, Mom?
I don't want to be the stick in the mud, but I am a little concerned. I know. Y'all know I'm the old lady in the room. But from the previews that, and I know they're going to always show us the most salacious because, you know, that's the purpose of showing previews. So they want people to watch. I get that.
Mm-hmm.
But it was coming off very Love and Hip Hop to me. A lot of the cattiness, a lot of the arguing and bickering. It was coming off very Love and Hip Hop. And what I know you have to walk that line of keeping it interesting. And I know they got a lot of criticism these last 2 seasons about it being boring and things like that. But I guess I just don't want to see them turn that corner too much and it goes down that. And again, that's only one episode, so I hold my thought. But when I saw the previews, I was like, ooh, this is looking very Love and Hip Hop to me. Like I was really ready for somebody to jump across the table. You know what I'm saying? It just looked real. So I don't know. I'm a hold on.
Especially when old boy cussed Sharice out. I can't remember his name, but he
probably
told her
deserved
she
it. She probably deserved
I
it.
That was the one that had, that was Zoe. The one that I posted. He said he had no arms. It hit me up and said put on the picture, yeah, because he didn't like that picture that they posted because he had no arms. He was like in my comments saying they posted the one where I had no arm. That's the one that was going off, right? Am I wrong? Or was he one? The one
Yeah,
going off?
the Mexican dude. Yeah.
Is that his name, Alonzo? With the
Alonzo.
I'm just saying.
Y'all better be glad I know anybody's name on this goddamn.
I really was surprised. You know more than me right now at this moment. So I don't know if that's going to be. He's going to probably get dragged by women. I don't know what happened before that caused him to go off on her like that because other people were saying we're calling you out, but like Billy B was, they're showing bits and pieces. So I don't know what the beginning or the end. So I'm not gonna. But it was giving me Love Hip Hop a little bit too. I ain't gonna front. But
she deserved it.
Someone said the beige rage. Another round. Oh Lord have mercy. I'm so done with y'all people. I can't even.
Oh goodness.
I don't know what's gonna be popping off. It's gonna be something. Like I said, I was,
That's exactly why I be scared to go outside because of beige rage. Right there.
Let me sip some. I don't have that problem.
I'm mad at the beige rage.
Listen, this needs to be an
Y'all better
hashtag.
copyright that for somebody stealing and be on somebody else's page.
Oh, somebody is. You know that already. This is what it did. Copy paste over here. We reviews all the time. Period. It's okay.
Yes, they do.
I see you. You will see each other. Okay. I'm very shady. I know that. Oh, I don't care. So, anyway, this is pretty much the episode. I mean, I don't know if anybody had any final thoughts about the episode because we pretty much covered the elimination, the twisted turns, the man don't want to take care of his kid, whatever. Did anybody have any closing thoughts on this episode? Because I mean, I'm gonna say that I am interested on what's gonna happen in the next episode. Look like it's gonna be popping up. I hope they didn't show the best parts of the season in the preview, but you know, we'll have to wait and see.
I don't think they did.
I see more cattiness coming. These women right here, I see cattiness.
They
They
did.
just showed them
I just want to know what baby girl did with that boy that she ain't never done with nobody else and that he didn't call her.
What? I want
You know what? Oh my God.
Jesus.
on
camera
That's
for
what I
everybody.
Wait a minute, say that
He
again.
was like, I did that with you, and I've never done that with anyone else.
Yes.
And then I didn't hear nothing from you.
I want to know what
Well,
she.
clearly you weren't good at it, because otherwise he'd have called you back to do it again.
Right.
Maybe-
Well, it's an audition. If you get a call back, you got the job.
Maybe it's not
Oh
good. I'm just
my
saying.
God. Oh.
Trust me, I know when you're good at it, they call you back to come back and do it again. So, daughter, what's happening?
Sometimes before you can get out the door, but that's a whole nother show.
Oh Jesus! I said, let me sit back.
My,
Do we
my
call that
ears, my ears,
ebonism?
my ears.
I don't know.
My ears.
Not
okay.
Drake, aka Devin. Y'all in the comments. Okay. So one guy stood up and one did something and that they haven't done before. Is that this? That's two different incidents, right? Two different people.
Yeah.
Right.
Mhm.
Okay. So then what? That was that. Yeah, I want to know why she got stood up, and I want to know about that one too. But what the big fight of what I want to know about when old girl was getting up, moving around, and she was like, "You don't want none of this." I was like, Jesus, and all the men were looking kind of cringy. If you saw their faces, they were looking like, "I wish I was not here." Because, like I said, when we get all loud like that to fight, that's not attractive to all men. I mean, some men like they want that rough and tough, but them men were looking like. But again, I didn't see the beginning. I don't know. She was being like, I don't know what happened. So
Okay, I got a question. Was that the same lady? Because, like, you know, right now it's beginning. So if y'all are watching Kamisha Reviews today, don't be offended. We're still trying to piece y'all together.
because I did tag everybody in this video.
Was that the same lady that at the beginning, like when Tommy came, she was like, I don't like Devin because he don't claim his kids. Is that the same person?
No, that's Sharice.
I can't. We can.
That wasn't the same person.
No, Sharice liked Devin.
Yeah, she like.
No, I don't know. I thought that was the girl. I thought that was the one that had the purple robe. Because I liked her outfit with the pink and purple.
The lady with the purple robe, was that the same lady that in
the preview
that was going off?
Yeah,
I was thinking it. I was. I don't know. Was that her?
I don't know, because you know we like to change our hair, so I can't put. You know what I'm saying? Because like next week I might be great.
You don't know them well enough yet to know they different wigs.
You know it might be.
I was gonna buy body because she was the really thick, you know, juicy.
They all kind of thick though.
The reason why I said that is because
they
if
are.
you notice
I love it.
when the lady with the purple robe and the cute pink, it was a pretty purple
She was so
robe.
cute.
So cute. When she was talking to Tommy and Tommy was like, who aren't you feeling? And she went in on Devin. She was very, Pam, you in this camera. She was very like animated when she was discussing it. And then if we fast forward, if this is the same person, we're seeing like a consistent kind of behavior with somebody that they're sprinkling out there.
I don't know, but I thought she was gonna get about that seat.
I'd have to go back and look at it.
All I know is I thought she was gonna get about that seat. She was not playing. It was not gonna be no incident like on put a ring on her when we thought they were gonna do something. She looked like she about to do something. I don't know, just Miami hit different or something, but I was just like, I say every season they're gonna get closer and closer to somebody getting someone putting their hands on them. I'm not saying I want violence, but I just always feel like, just like Really B said, the love of hip hop, they get closer and closer.
Somebody to that line, that fine line.
They on that line, and I'm like, are they gonna be this season? Somebody gonna get slapped or something? I'm not saying I want that.
I don't know, but some men should be glad that the women are being loud, because it's when I'm loud and rowdy, you good in the hood. If I get real quiet, that's a problem. Right. That's where the problem shows up.
I'll start crying. One or the other.
I wasn't like, I'm again maybe. I mean, what's her name? The Rika. Is it Derica?
We don't know nobody.
The Mika. Dominica. Lord Jesus.
Girl. Listen, I'm trying to learn these things. Listen, why they can't have names like Tina? I can remember Tina.
Look.
I remember Tina. Dominica
Or Stacy.
Right. Stacy. Tina.
Yes.
I got that, you know. But my thing is, I'm loud. And I'm that like I'm loud. I'm the home girl. I'm the one that's gonna sit next to you with the beer in my hand between my legs. You know what I'm saying? So when Sharice was saying that, I was like, listen, it's different strokes for different folks. Mm-hmm. And if the guys are liking it, let the guys like it, you know. And like Fernando said, show up as who you are authentically. If I were to show up if I were on that show and I were to show up in that environment with a dress on, being demure, sitting properly with my legs crossed, sipping on champagne. That's not who I am. Y'all know me. I'm gonna go to the bar.
I'm gonna text you and ask you, are you sick? Because
Abby's gonna think something's wrong with me, because she's gonna be like, girl, what you doing? I'm walking to the bar, I'm getting a Jack and Coke straight. I'm gonna sit down. If the guys are talking about football, I'm talking about football. If the guys are playing pool, I'm gonna be like, hand me a stick. Like, that is who I am. That if they smoking a cigar, I'm going out and I'm smoking a cigar. That's who I am. And if somebody's on the side talking shit, I feel like you jealous because I'm somewhere you want to be.
100%. 100%. 100%. I love it what you just said, because it's like for women who are cool with guys, like for me, you ain't gonna see no champagne. Everybody know that I drink beer all day. And I'm not gonna be that woman with a wine glass in my hand. I got a red cup right now. I don't care. I got 4 wine. Yeah, that's just not my stilo. So for me, it's like I'm not gonna be fake coming in there like, oh, I got, I'm not gonna do that. So I might be in that category as well. They might say, well, she's with the dudes and da. Why is it that a man cannot want that? You don't have to always be this, like she said, demure and all that. You don't have to do that to attract a man. I 100% agree.
And me and Abby are opposites when it comes to that. Abby gonna have on the dress. Abby's gonna, we're different, but I'm not gonna. We don't hate on each other for it. Same thing with Stacy. Same thing. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I'm gonna drink orange juice out of a wine glass and don't care.
I'm with Stacy on that.
Y'all not
I'm gonna drink Dr. Pepper out of a wine glass too. I don't care.
Stacey, we got more in common than I thought, girl. Dr. Pepper is my favorite.
Yes. Well, you should have had that beige rage earlier, girl. If you expect your ass down and listen.
Oh my God.
Beige rage though.
Look, I might not wear no dress. I might not wear a dress, but it's going. I'm gonna be showing the girls. I'm gonna be showing the, I'm gonna be showing something. But I ain't gonna be,
I don't think, Abby. That's when Abby get mad at me because I don't show the girls.
I'm so happy with your shirt choice today. I didn't want to say anything. Listen,
Fernando,
check your phone because I said something to you. Check your phone.
I forgot Fernando was here. My bad, Fernando.
But I mean, you already know what this is. I got on my bathing suit because you know where I'm going today. So this is the bathing suit. So I
was like, what's up with be honest? Really be? What's giving? It's giving. It's giving today. Really be? It's giving. Come on, really be. And it would be matching both brown. When I first saw it,
come on, titties. The titties are tittying today.
Oh my God. Okay.
Yeah.
Fernando, my bad. This is that one. Listen. Not for the sunglasses on.
I don't see nothing. I don't see
Fernando
nothing.
said he got the Stevie Wonder and everything.
I'm so done. I'm getting the clip really big.
We need Fernando off this.
That was everything.
I'm nominating Fernando to come to RTL All Stars.
Yes. I second that nomination.
There you go.
Yes, I think that'd be everything. His
I agree.
personality, I don't think he's
I
got enough
agree.
time. I think he would be good on that. I mean, Simone says this. We talked about it like a year ago. She says the thing. I hope they do follow through with it because it would
Listen,
be
can
everything.
they do a RTL where it's everybody who got eliminated on the first episode?
And then
Second
no
chance.
more episode
They
eliminations
can call it
for that
second
same
chance.
season.
There's only
They
it's
call
only
it
going with like
second-
4
Yeah.
people.
You said
They
4
got enough
people.
for it to be. This is
Well, no, they've had seven. No, they've had 7 seasons. That would be at least 14 people. If you do the first guy and the first girl that got eliminated, that's 14 people right there.
Yeah, I mean
you
they
can
can have
all
a.
of them.
But how?
You can skip some of them.
But
You can skip some of them.
imagine this.
Yeah, I mean, some of
Imagine
them may
you
not
getting
come
kicked
back,
off
but
the
if they just
show.
say, "Well, we're going to
You
do,"
get-
you know, it's like when they do All Stars. It always be people that you like. Why they there? Because they needed more
Yes.
people, you know. So
Exactly.
Can they get some
Exactly.
But they got
money
14 strong candidates.
Imagine you getting
for the second chance season? Can there be a cash prize at the end?
We need no
it's not
cash
going to
know
be
what?
no cash
The
prize.
cash
I
prize
told
is
you
not going to happen.
Listen, they put y'all through too much psychological and emotional shit for not to give y'all no money at the end of this bullshit. Love is
they
not
got
enough.
money.
I'm sorry. And then y'all don't even really be in love with these niggas. Y'all halfway don't even like them.
Oh my
A little cash
God.
make it easier.
I like my
I love
castmates.
everyone.
I like them.
I love everyone.
Not
Man,
halfway
you
don't
right.
like them.
So
Not halfway don't like Listen, I need y'all. Listen.
I would like them better with 30 grand in my pocket.
The part
Oh,
that
Abby,
I
that's
need
not
y'all
gonna
to
happen.
understand, This is
Right.
who, like Abby. This is always Abby. Like I need y'all to. This.
I gave him a warning, really, B. It didn't work. I gave him a warning. I literally did. I did a video about the panel, and literally the first 15 minutes of it was warning everybody about Abby because people just. I love it, but everybody be like, she don't care. I'm like, she says it a lot. I don't know how y'all don't.
And you know what? If there was a cash prize, if you know we've discovered some fakeness here and there throughout the seasons and the people that's really there. But just imagine if there was a cash prize, how many more fake people would be creeping through the cracks?
I still would have quit. I still would have quit.
No, but I'm just saying, you know, there's actually people who are there for love, people that are there for exposure, and then, you know, people are there to stir the pot. So just imagine if there was a cash prize, how much more dramatic, how much more, you know, people trying to get discovered. There would be so much more falling through the cracks if there was a cash prize.
There would be no love.
There would be no love.
I mean, everybody, mama trying to audition for that man's baby.
Ready to get paid.
But I wonder would that be? How would that be? Because it would be like the challenge. If they had to go through different challenges to get to the money, maybe they should add something like that. I mean, some of these shows that are love focused are changing to something like that. So maybe they should have like little, I don't know, little challenges to then get some coin. Would you do it? If who says it? It's like an echo. Keena had to go because of the.
I'm not ever, cause y'all know I'm not built for, like I'm not nice enough. I'm not. My social battery doesn't, like, you have to be on all the time, and I'm an introvert that masks it as an extrovert when I turn the battery on, but my battery life is real short, and I don't share at all in any way, shape, form, or fashion. And that's the quickest way to get your ass whooped fucking with me. So I can't do this show. I can't do none of these shows.
I could do
But
this.
I know that about
like
me.
me.
I got enough self-awareness to know it ain't gonna be all right. Listen, because if I hear some broad in the corner talking about me, oh, she's so loud, she do so, then I'm gonna be in their face, say it to my face, ho, and then it's a whole different thing.
Not a hoe.
Yeah, then it becomes ready to go to jail.
Say it again.
Ready
to go to jail.
I'm ready to go to jail though.
That's too much energy.
I know I'm not. No, and I'm all dressed up in heels and makeup too. Oh no, ma'am.
Well, I keep bail money on deck, so I'm ready.
At least
then.
At least
If
you know
you
your
ain't
mugshot
ready,
going.
never got to get ready.
I'm too old and I got too much to lose to go to jail, but I will cuss your ass out.
I mean, yeah, I'm not gonna fight because my bones break too easily now. I'm not trying to be going to nobody's hospital. So
I don't even
yes,
care about my bones breaking. I just got too much to lose. No, ma'am.
I mean, I can fight. Don't get twisted. I'm just not for you all today. Don't get twisted now.
Hence why I can't be on the show. So there's that.
I could be on the show, but I would get eliminated first, and all the girls would hate me. The guys would like me, but the girls would hate me.
First of all, I would like ready for makeup season where all the people
not ready to lock up.
That show's really good, actually.
It does act, and that's sad. That's
Tina.
What happened?
Because Miss Tamita put in the ready for lockup.
Yeah. And then when they get out, you put them on Love After Lockup. Y'all could get a whole trilogy going.
It'd be like Bad Girl Club, but Ready to Love. You know, it's too much. Nobody.
Bad girls.
What age group is that gonna be? Because I know it's gonna be nobody over 40. At least I don't know nobody. Not doing all of that.
Shit.
There's
people over 40 still doing that.
There are people still over 40 that act like that.
You know what? That's sad. That's true though. That's true. Let me not even say that. So okay, we'll be back next weekend. I know everybody's schedules. You know, we'll hopefully be this same time next Saturday. If there's any change of schedule, of course I'll post it. But this was a good first episode recap. I appreciate everybody who came in. I did post in the beginning everybody's channels. Please make sure you check out everybody who was here. Respect that they are coming in and using their time to come in and give their commentary. So of course I'm gonna always post the ladies and gents. I'm sorry, Fernando, because like I said last minute I didn't have you set the baby, but let me make sure you guys follow everybody that's here. And I appreciate everyone who came in. Fernando coming in last minute because that was just real quick, and he said yes. So Fernando, did you enjoy yourself? Because you kind of hung in there. I saw you. You was getting there.
Yeah, I had to swim with the sharks, but I enjoyed myself. I had a good time.
Like the sharks.
I
like the masculinity out of all these women. He held it down.
Not Shark Week though.
Yes, he did.
Nice seeing you, folks.
Fernando,
you did it great. Thank you, Queens, for having me. Appreciate the time with y'all, and hope to see you guys again for sure.
Yes,
Fernando,
that was awesome.
Next time you're down my way down in PG County, hit me up. We'll go for a drink. Me, Alicia, we all down here in the area. So
why I have myself muted?
I ran into Fernando.
Same time. What happened?
MOC, our man on call.
There we go. Always.
Yes,
I'm on deck.
I love that.
You muted. What you say, Alicia?
Oh shit! I said I ran into Fernando a couple. What was it, last week?
Well, you be out and about. You be out and about. You know, I don't be out.
DC Queen. Okay.
Yeah,
she's out and about. Alicia out there.
Did I smell good?
Did it smell like brown
He
sugar and
good.
Hennessy?
He smelled good.
Not brown sugar and Hennessy.
Look how he looking.
You already know. Come on.
Brown sugar and Hennessy though.
Both
No, it wasn't brown sugar and Hennessy.
Fernando, like anything less would have been uncivilized. Y'all know how I roll.
No, y'all listen.
Brown sugar.
Demeter, hit me up. Demeter, hit me up. I'm always ready to go get crabs. Now that girl,
It smelled like page 7 in the GQ.
Crab
That's what
boil?
he smelled like.
Ooh, okay, GQ. Okay.
Page
Look
number
at him.
7. I don't know
Oh,
what.
no, he did. They got to tell before you put it. You know what, Fernando? You cutting up today. You cutting up.
And then he had the nerve to bite his little raggedy ass.
Look, Stacy, you know what? I caught that
What I
too.
do,
I was like,
Stacey?
oh, okay.
What I do, Stacy? Huh?
You tried to bite that little raggedy ass lip. Stop it now.
I ain't got time.
And then he did the slow turn.
He did, girl. I was like, wait a
You
minute.
can't miss it. You gotta make sure you don't miss it.
Ooh, Fernando,
We missed you your first season, so you want us to catch you now.
I only got 5 minutes, baby.
No,
Fernando.
wait.
Fernando should have been on there.
Before anybody go ham on me, I already talked to Fernando before about when I be playing with him about not remembering him. For the record, before y'all.
Yes, because there was 2 of you guys who did not remember. That was you and Abby.
Before y'all try
It
to
was you and
blaze
Abby.
me.
Fernando was like, damn. He hit me behind the scenes. Was like, damn.
Well, what you want from me? Y'all know I barely care about. Okay. Once you off the TV, I forget who I don't.
What? From Abby.
I love y'all, but
Jesus, at least she's honest with y'all.
From Abby.
I'm not trying to date Fernando, so why would I remember? You know what? I'm gonna leave it alone.
Abby, ouch, mama, ouch.
What did Fernando say to Abby?
It's all good. It's all good. I love you the same. It's all good.
Okay, good, baby. Thank you. Because I'm old, and sometimes I walk in the room and forget why I'm there now. So you just listen, and you want me to remember Fernando from at the beginning of the last year? Child, that's asking a lot.
Oh my God, I'm about to cry my eyelashes off.
Y'all asking a lot now from the old lady. Damn, wait a minute.
You ain't old. Stop all that. Lord,
she looked like she's like 40. That's what I'm like. Where she get some of this old from?
I'm about to say she old. I know I'm old. No, I'm not old. So no, ma'am, I'm not claiming that.
I'm on grandma duty. Me and my 4 grandbabies, we going to go to the pool. So,
you could be a young grandma.
You are a young
grandma, Abby. Like, girl.
Really? Be y'all in the same place?
Who?
Oh, y'all just separately going to the pool? That's a coincidence.
Yeah, I'm home. She
home and I'm home.
I know how she likes to try to talk about she going down there.
Well, yeah, I mean,
she was here and didn't tell nobody.
Who was here?
What happened?
I seen it on Really Be.
Stacey said, "Look, I'm just saying."
So what on Really Be? Abby ain't never been here.
Oh, it was just an old picture.
Oh, that was when we was in. That was when we was in
Puerto Rico. Abby
That's
never
when we
been
were
in
in
my
Puerto
house.
Rico.
That was last summer when we
I
went to
just
Puerto
was looking
Rico.
at the picture. It didn't have no caption.
Oh yeah, no, that was last summer we went to Puerto Rico.
Yeah. At least say when they no caption.
Okay.
Now, if you see us in the picture in November together, then
we'll be together in November.
We'll be together in November.
Yeah, I'm gonna put my wall up on their asses.
Oh.
Kimberly, I'm over here straight struggling.
But you know what? No, but this is the first weekend. This is the first weekend that I've been home since I got out of school. So I be rolling.
But you don't know how to sit down.
And I won't be here in 2 weeks. I'll be here next Saturday, but the Saturday after that, I'll be in France. So
okay. Ooh, okay. Yeah, I know you were playing that. Yeah. Okay, I understand.
Listen,
I speak Spanish. I don't think no doggone friend. I ain't even try. I speak Spanish, so I can't even. Okay, y'all, we about to shut this down. I want to say I had a great time with everybody. Make sure you hit that like button and subscribe and follow everybody. I will have everybody's information in the description, of course. But please like and follow. I will be doing Twitch Spaces tonight for Ready to Love, or after this, Ready to Love on Twitter. Follow me over there, and then I'm doing Love and Mayor DC reunion with my other panel. So I'm booked today. I will see you guys next weekend, and peace. That's all I got.